Inspired our first speaker, Nell, to reflect on the leader-like qualities each person can foster, develop, and benefit from applying in their own lives. It all starts by learning a few behaviors, key behaviors, and putting them into consistent practice in our daily lives. Welcome Nell Guinness as she tells us how to lose friends and push away people. Thank you.
Leadership. It's a quality that many of us admire and most of us aspire to. Would you agree? It's exhilarating when you see a great leader, isn't it? It just inspires the best out of us. And we also know it's a pretty tough job, right?
Yes. Right.
But hey, the lead dog gets the best view, the biggest bone, right? So we all want some of that. We'd like to feel that too. Now there are many different resources that you can turn to learn leadership. Toastmasters is a great example of one. But it's not the only resource. There are others. How many of you have heard of this little book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie? Yes. How many of you have read this book? Me too, several times. In fact, this is a new copy because my old copy got worn out. Now, this book has been in publication for almost 80 years.
Whoa.
80 years. Originally published in 1936, it has been updated for language but not content. Now, I ask you why. Think about this. Why would this book be on the bestseller list for business books for almost 80 years? You'd think after 80 years, we'd all be the best of buds, right? We've influenced, we're succeeding. Why would this book continue on for 80 years? I can tell you why. Because this is how most of us operate on a daily basis. How to lose friends and push away people. See the little flip on that? And you notice the authorship, Nell Guinness. Yeah, I take ownership of that. I've done plenty of this in my time as a manager and learning my way through leadership. Now, folks, I want to save you some time, some pain. So I'm going to share with you the 3 big concepts that are in this book on how to be a great leader. And along the way, I'm going to share with you some personal stories of my own pain, where I wasn't a very great leader. As a matter of fact, I probably sucked at low-light moments on my way to developing leadership qualities, and I don't want that for you. So let's start with part 4 of this book, where it talks about be a leader. And the first section in part 4 is, if you must provide criticism, find fault, first start with this. And what might this be? Praise. Be on the lookout for praise. When you go to the dentist and they're getting ready to scrape and grind and drill, it's bloodletting going on in your mouth. What does the dentist do for you first? Gives you a shot of Novocaine, right? Put you at ease, provide a little comfort. When they do that for you, it shows care. They don't want you to feel that pain. And so consequently, as a leader, if you start with praise first, before you give the feedback, the criticism, you are providing a moment of care and of concern for that individual. That's a big concept. That's what great leaders do. Now, I promised to share a personal story. When I first started in management, as a young leader in the hotel business special events, I had big teams of people working for me. And I really thought the way that you really kind of got the results you wanted was by being very directorial. Hey, I need you to go do this. I need you to show up on time. I need you to be more reliable. And I would bark these orders out. And you know what? I did it in front of everyone's peers. And what I gained was a reputation not as a leader, that is a queen bee.
Oh.
I think we all know what the B stands for. Why? Because I didn't start with praise. I didn't start with you do a great job in this aspect or that aspect, but I need your help. I started with just, hey you, shape up or ship out. This boat's leaving, right? That didn't get me what I want, and that certainly isn't the hallmark of a great leader. Leader starts with praise before you give the feedback for fault. The second big idea from how to win friends and influence people, the second big idea is to really always recognize improvement. We do that so well here at Toastmasters. Recognize improvement. Find ways to have people shine. Folks, you don't help people shine by turning the light out on them so you can put the spotlight on you. You help people shine by focusing on them, their improvements, finding opportunities. Same thing, you've got a worker bee on your staff, or maybe at home or in your community. Shine the light on them for all the great work that they're doing. It makes a difference, and it is a leadership quality that we can all apply. The third big concept, and this is powerful, this is the one we all want to know the secret to. How to get people to do what you want them to do. Oh, now that's exciting, isn't it? And if you do it the wrong way, this is what happens. How you lose friends and push away people. Because just telling people, I want you to do this. This is for me. This is important. I don't care what it means to you. What's the incentive? Why am I going to bother to help you? There's nothing in it for me. You're just being a patoot and yelling at me. I don't think so. So the framework, the power in getting folks to do what you'd like them to do is to frame your requests in a way so that they understand the benefit for them. Want to have a nicer car? Go on a big vacation? Get a nicer house? We have an opportunity here at work. Step on up. But it's going to take more responsibility to get that job done. But you frame it in the what's in it for them. And that's how you influence people rather than pushing them away from the opportunity. So those are your three big concepts there. If you must find fault and criticism, start with praise. Put the light on others. Spotlight them and develop them as a leader. That's how you become a leader. And third, to get people to do what you want them to do, put it in the perspective of what's good for them. Thank you.